Moving on. A day after Lai Ching-te's ruling party claimed victory in the elections, Taiwan has told Beijing to face reality and give up suppressing the island. This as China remains stern on its stance on cross-strait relations. Now, China has claimed that its reunification with Taiwan remains inevitable. After attaining victory, Lai Ching-te, who is branded by China as a threat to peace, has vowed to defend Taiwan against any intimidation from China. He has pitched himself as the defender of the island's democratic way of life. The de facto American embassy in Taipei said a U.S. delegation would reach the self-ruled island today. The delegation sent by President Joe Biden's administration will hold talks with a range of leading political figures in Taiwan. Washington's top diplomat Antony Blinken saluted Lai on his victory and hailed the robust democratic system of the self-ruled island. He added that Washington is committed to maintaining cross-strait peace and stability. Japan also hailed the pivotal elections in Taiwan. Japanese Foreign Minister congratulated Lai on his victory, calling the self-ruled island an extremely crucial partner and an important friend. China has described Japan's comments as a serious interference in its internal affairs. Beijing has urged the international community to adhere to One China principle. Chinese media broadcast a statement from China's Taiwan Affairs Office saying that the DPP cannot represent the mainstream public opinion on Taiwan and that Taiwan is China's Taiwan. Taiwan held elections at a time of growing geopolitical tensions between Beijing and the United States. Since the last elections held in 2020, China has increased its military activity in the Taiwan Strait. This time around, the People's Liberation Army's Eastern Theater Command, which is responsible for the area around Taiwan, released images showing missile boats performing live fire drills. For the latest on this, TVBS correspondent Vivian Shao has sent us this report from Taipei. Let's listen in.
Taiwan's pivotal presidential and legislative elections wrapped up on January 13th, marking a significant victory for the Democratic Progressive Party. The 2024 elections, a landmark in Taiwan's democratic journey, attracted attention from over 150 media outlets across more than 30 countries, highlighting the global interest in this event. On Sunday, they engaged with local political experts and analysts specializing to delve into the ramifications of electing Lai Ching-te, a staunch advocate for Taiwan's independence and democratic values. These experts observed that despite the candidate's efforts to present a balanced approach to the sensitive cross-strait relations, the election results lean toward maintaining the current dynamics rather than shifting closer to China. Concerns are mounting in China, with predictions of the DPP's increasing influence in Taiwan's governance over the next few years. Anticipated repercussions include escalated tariffs, sanctions, economic pressure, and intensified military posturing under Lai's leadership. Yet, the consensus among experts is that a full-scale war remains unlikely. Key factors like the absence of immediate strategic threats post-election and China's growing internal challenges point toward the improbability of a near-term military confrontation. Regarding Washington's mixed reaction to a third term by the ruling DPP, experts highlighted it's a simultaneous reassurance to China in their firm stance behind the One China policy, while also displaying support for Taiwan's democratic process. Analysts predict that the arms sales to Taiwan from the U.S. is likely to continue, regardless of who is the leader on either side of the Pacific. They emphasize that Taiwan will likely continue working closely with Washington, and there will be no rollback in bolstering Taiwan's national defense capabilities. The president and vice president-elect have already started thanking supporters for their election, but they are likely carefully preparing for their next steps to avoid bringing more tensions to the Taiwan Strait, and reassured Washington that Taiwan will not be a disturbing factor in their presidential elections. Knowing that the new leadership will take office in about 4 months from now, the Taiwan elects will have plenty of time to consult with Washington and China experts before releasing their policy agenda on Inauguration Day. This is Vivian Xiao for TVBS World Taiwan.